Second appearance in the semifinals of the NCAA Division III football playoffs for North Central, traveling over 600 miles to Allentown, Pennsylvania. They're not the only ones traveling, though. The fans out in full force. Jeff Thorne and Muhlenberg head coach greeting at midfield. Mules quarterback Mike Nakowski will look to keep pace with Gagliardi finalist Broc Rutter. First play from scrimmage for North Central, and Rutter looking to the freshman D'Angelo Hardy, and it's deflected into the air, and it's intercepted by Joseph O'Hagan. Just the fifth interception of the season for Rutter. That's exactly the start Muhlenberg was looking for. Well, maybe not exactly. Nakowski tries rolling out right, but he gets pressured and throws it over the middle. Braden Lindmark plays hot potato with Julian Bell, who doesn't mind the heat of the moment. It's a pick for the sophomore as he returns it 36 yards to the 27-yard line. North Central facing 4th and 1 at the 5-yard line now and give off to Ethan Greenfield, the sophomore running back able to move the chains. Cardinals feeling fortunate he did because, 3 plays later, Rutter going to the nation's top receiver, Andrew Kamienski, and that is simply too easy. Beats his man to the corner and picks up the game's first 6 points. The fans enjoying the early show. Second possession for the Mules, and Nakowski setting his sights deep, trying to snipe the sideline. But the pass is just out of the reach. Jake Beasley in coverage. Muhlenberg has to punt it away. That's never a good strategy against North Central. First play of the next drive, going to be the last play of the drive. Rutter rolls and finds Blake Williams, and the junior looks upfield and sees nothing but the end zone on the horizon. 51-yard touchdown, NCC already up 14-zip. The fans loving that one too. And they're really going to go crazy on the ensuing kickoff. John Washington gets ahead of steam going downfield, but he's met by Cole Griffin. The linebacker jars the ball loose. Drew Vasquez picks it up, and NCC is in business. Cardinals situated at the 23-yard line and make quick work of the possession. Rutter rocks back and BB's one to Kamienski. It's like target practice. Bullseye. North Central, and mind you, this is a semifinal game, is up 21-0 less than 10 minutes into the contest. Muhlenberg's offense back on the field, and Nakowski looking to move the sticks on 3rd down. He takes heat but rifles it to Ryan Curtis. First down of the day. Drive ends, though, with another punt, and here comes the Cardinals again. Greenfield leads the nation in all-purpose yards, and he is adding on to it. How about a nifty 49-yard gain? 2,000 rushing yards is in sight for Greenfield in the contest. Meanwhile, the first quarter comes to a close. NCC has the ball and already leads 21-zip. North Central once again dialing up 9 to 1-1. Kamienski hauling in his 29th score of the season. The Cardinals are on cruise control, leading 28-0, 14:20 to go in the second quarter. Kind of seems like now or never, though, for the Mules. Nakowski's pass dropped over the middle. The Cardinal defense has been spectacular since halftime of that Mount Union game. Same drill as before, Cardinal ball, 13 plays, 73-yard drive, Rutter, Kamienski, touchdown, lather, rinse, repeat. Remarkably, Kamienski becomes the first player in D3 history to catch 30 touchdowns in a single season. NCC up 35-0, and everyone is feeling the good vibes on the North Central side of the field. Meanwhile, Muhlenberg looking for a spark, and James Diggs, he'll provide it, takes the handoff 53 yards right up the gut, deep into Cardinal territory. First time past the 50 all game long. He punted in from 1 yard out to get the Mules on the board. Meanwhile, Greenfield never finds pay dirt in this one, but he does grind out 199 yards on 21 carries, nearly 10 yards a clip, and he is over 2,000 yards on the season. And the first half ends with his Magnus Mayer field goal from 27 yards away. NCC hits the break, leading 38-7. Coming out of the intermission, Muhlenberg facing 4th and 1, having already driven 48 yards. And Dakota Cremines making sure they don't get another inch. Big turnover on downs to keep the momentum. Offensively, even with the rain coming down harder in the second half, Terrence Hill, the sophomore, turns the corner, and he is gone from 28 yards out. North Central in complete and total control, up 45-7. But Muhlenberg won't just go quietly into the night. Nakowski completes the ball down to the 1 yard line. Unable to punch it in on the first 3 tries, they go to the Wildcat, and the Cardinals reject them again. Another turnover on downs. And to put the cherry on top, Check out the tic-tac-toe of the football, and Cremines has a pick coming the other way. North Central routs Muhlenberg on their way to the Stagg Bowl, the first appearance in program history. UW-Whitewater awaits on Friday down in Texas.
Thought coming into the game, I really felt there's been so much talk about the great defenses that we've played against in this run, and this defense was fantastic as well. And I told our defense coming into the game tonight, a lot of guys, you're not getting much attention. They're talking about our offense, and I really believe our defense is a very, very, very good defense. We played the #1 offense in the country in Mount Union. We played the number 8 or 9 offense in the country in Wheaton College, and that skews the numbers. And I really thought our defense was the difference today. These two guys and Greenfield here put a show on offense, but at the same time, our defense got stop after stop after stop and put the ball back in the hands of these guys and really allowed us to establish a nice lead by halftime. And the rain in the second half made things a little difficult for both teams, but just thrilled to be moving on. This is a great football team we played against today. Classy organization, really. Coach Millen and the entire program I've been very, very impressed with from start to finish, going all the way back to last Sunday. So we feel very, very fortunate to be moving on. We're extremely excited to be heading to Texas for our first Stagg Bowl in program history. And, having said that, I'd give these guys a chance to talk. They did all the work. 2002, my dad took this program over, and he had this dream, to win a national championship. He won state championships in high school at the highest level in Illinois football, and his friends all told him, "What are you doing taking the North Central job? It's a graveyard. You can't win there." And he said, I want to take our philosophy that we've got in high school and plug it into a college program, and I think it works. I think if you put the well-being of young men first, this is my father talking, and you help them learn what manhood looks like, and you teach those lessons, that you can win football games. And it didn't take long. That first year, we had a great senior class that allowed us to go 6-4, first winning season in 15 years at North Central. And it's just kind of been working forward from there. We talked last year about chase the line goals. Those are God-sized goals that, without divine intervention, they're destined to fail. And we embrace faith in our program. That's something that he instilled in 2002. We talk about it regularly, and there's no question that I don't believe in coincidence. And there's just too many things that have fallen into place over the last couple of years, and these guys have bought in. And at the end of the day, it's about them and what they've done and how hard they play for each other. And we're not done yet. We still got one more to go. That's the goal. It has been since 2002.
I think it's a great example of the adversity we talk about. There's some adversity. First play of the game, I throw an interception, and I think it was 2 plays later, he comes out and makes an interception. That just shows the kind of resiliency we have on this team. And we, like Coach said, we literally laugh at things that go wrong, and it's helped us along the way, and we just are able to bounce back from things. And you got to give huge credit to Julian. That was a huge play in the game, and shifted momentum right back into our favor.
25, Braden, he came through and deflected the ball, and it just landed in my hands. So at that point, I'm just looking for green grass and looking to slither my way. I mean, I wasn't moving pretty fast due to my knee, but I was just trying to get as much as I can and hold on to the ball. Like Coach said, we learn to embrace adversity. And the big thing is that we play as a family, and we have to understand that every week it's not going to be the same player that's going to make the play. And, you kind of have to do that as a team and a family mindset. So, I mean, as long as we have that mindset, we know that the next person's going to make a play.
We knew we had to stay foot on the pedal the whole time and keep working, and that's been our mindset all year. And like I said, we threw an interception the first play, so that shows how well our guys did bouncing back. Our offensive line was phenomenal in the first half, and we got so many weapons that'll make plays. This kid's making plays every week. Ethan's making plays every week. We got Blake Williams with a 55-yard touchdown or whatever it was today. Guys step up in these moments. Everyone loves these big moments, and it was never too easy. They're a great defense, and we just had to keep fighting all game.
Yeah, it's just the key to all the hard work that I've put in, all the stuff that I've been through. And I just got to get off to Coach Thorne for giving me the chance to play here and giving me the opportunity and trusting me, and then having an offensive line allowing for us to do what we do. But yeah, it's a great accomplishment. I'm going to cherish it for forever, but like we said, we still got one more to go.